guys, Crystal here from Homemaking on the Homestead, and today I'm going to share with you my monthly grocery haul video. I am shopping for two of us, and I don't post every grocery shopping trip I take, but I try to give at least one fairly good sized grocery trip. We typically make one big trip during the month, and then later on we'll fill in the month with smaller trips when we're out and about, just to pick up fresh veggies or anything I see on sale, that type of stuff. So as usual, I would love to know your prices. What are things looking like now for your grocery shelves? And prices of groceries just seems to be going up and up everywhere I look, although there is a few things that I thought were still a pretty good deal. Anyway, I'm going to take you along with me and my husband. We always travel into town together because we have all kinds of errands we run, and then usually finish up by doing a grocery trip. So anyway, I'm going to take you along for the whole trip, and at the end I will show you an overview of what I got and the prices and what I spent in each store. So all right, let's go shopping. Well, we headed out of the mountains and into the city kind of mid-morning-ish, and our first grocery stop was at Costco. And I just had a few things. It's getting to be barbecue season pretty soon, so I needed to pick up some hamburger buns. I was just checking the price of their basmati rice just to see how it compared to Winco when I get there, because I'm not out yet, but I did want some. Got some Italian seasonings. My husband's favorite cookies were on sale, so I grabbed a box of those. And I needed some coffee filters. I was running low. They last forever with 400 of them in there. I can't even remember the last time I bought any. Finally, we had some lettuce. The lettuce lately has just been so hard to find anything decent, and Costco finally had some back in, and mushrooms. I looked down the cheese aisle, didn't really need anything. I have cheese in my freezer, refrigerator, but then I saw my favorite cheddar cheese on sale, $13.99 for 5 pounds of it, already grated. So I thought, okay, that's a good deal, too good to pass up. So I went ahead and put that in the cart. A little bit later, my husband, who had been off shopping for things, he saw it too, grabbed another one. So now I've got lots of cheese in my freezer, which that's a good thing. They don't always have the green beans, and I like their green beans, so I saw they had it and grabbed a bag. And then it was time for us to check out. We always bring the ice chest because we're in town for quite a while and the long drive home. So we put the cold stuff in there and packed up the rest of it. And then it was time to leave Costco and head on to Winco. We use our own grocery bags at Winco. If you don't, they charge you for them. I don't know if that's common everywhere, but it is here. And I know it is the same way in California, at least where we go to visit. The olives were still on sale, so I grabbed a few more cans. I had done that last month, but I figured I'll just keep stocking my pantry every time I see something that's a good deal. The tomatoes were a good price, but they were all so soft. It was really hard to just even find a few of them that I felt like would last for a little while. And I had the same problem with the cucumbers. They were a great price, but it was like they were all really, really soft, and I did not like that. I like to get them fairly, firm feeling, so they last longer that way, and I think are probably fresher. But I did finally find a couple. Fuji apples were 98 cents a pound. Those are our favorite. Then I went looking for onions. I usually buy these little bags of yellow onions, but again, I kept finding them with rotted spots on them or really dark spots that I knew potentially could mean that had gone through to the peel. So it just seemed like I looked and looked and looked, and finally I was about to give up and just go buy individual onions, but I finally found a bag that looked good. I needed another bag of the mini peppers. Asparagus had jumped to $3.98. I was glad I got it not long ago at 98 cents. I wanted to grab some green onions. Again, they were kind of picked over, but I was able to find one that would work. The oranges were a good price. It was time to move on to other foods now, so I needed a box of crackers. I was really happy to see that pasta was on sale. We don't eat a whole lot of pasta, but when it goes down to 88 cents for a 16-ounce package, I figure, well, it's time to get some extras in my stockpile. And I do have quite a bit already in my stockpile, but like I said, when it's a good deal, that is the time to really take advantage of it and bolster the pantry a bit. Do a little stocking up when the price is right. And my hubby had already found Fritos and put those in the cart. He likes his snacks. I needed a bag of sugar. That's a 4-pound bag. And a little bit more herbal tea. I like my tea, so I got some peppermint and I bought some green tea. I didn't need anything in the bulk section, but I did go in and check their price on basmati rice, and it ended up that Costco's was actually cheaper, so I'll pick that up next time. I thought that was a good price on the beef round roasts. And then it was some French fries. Those were the kind I usually buy at 5.0 cents per ounce, and Winco's brand was 5 cents. It's not, a huge difference, and that was for a 5-pound bag, but that's how I always determine the best price, is to look at the price per ounce. We needed some half and half and some milk and a dozen eggs. The eggs had actually dropped in price. They were last time, I think, $1.68 a dozen. And because we were going to be heading home right after this, it was the time to get ice cream so we can get home as quickly as possible so it doesn't melt, at least not too much. So my husband picked out 3 of them. He's really the main ice cream eater in the house, but he found 3, and we were done at that point and time to go pay for our groceries. Winco is a bag-your-own grocery type store, and I know I've mentioned that in the past. I think that's how they're able to keep so many of their prices down. So I bagged up the groceries, and then we headed out, and we had a little bit of sunshine. That was really, really nice. Nice to see that. And we moved some of the cold stuff out to make room for the ice cream and the frozen stuff from Winco. Packed that up into the car. And then it was time to put the cart back and head on back into the mountains. And here's a quick overview of everything that I got. We also got some barbecued ribs in their deli section. My husband grabbed a second box of cookies, and that was the Costco. And my total for Costco was $110.82. And Winco. I figured I better grab the picture of those frozen items so I could get them in the freezer. And pretty much, I think you probably saw everything that I got there, ending with all my pasta. And my Winco total was $73.27. Alrighty, so there you go. That was my big grocery haul for the month of May, and prices and all that. So how do they compare to what you're paying and what groceries are looking like in your area? I would love to know that. Alrighty, you guys, I will see you all in my next video. Bye-bye.